Hi there, RabidApe. I've really been enjoying your videos and I'm going to check through more of them. Well, I'm Shemyaza and I'd like to say, yeah, I am with you. Absolutely, I agree, I think on a lot of your things, and I'm with you. I have some different attitudes about the future. I agree wholeheartedly with the danger of the recent sort of human development into the ability to kill ourselves and wipe out everything. Sudden horrific things like nuclear weapons or some sort of weird quantum effect where we create a black hole and crush the planet. That's hypothetically possible, unlikely, but yeah, possible. Or even plagues, if we did something to Ebola and it got loose, and these things can happen, and I appreciate that. I'm also concerned about the slow issues, not the sudden ones. Things like climate change, peak oil crash, suddenly nothing works, no technology, no food, or water shortage. And I'm an Australian, seriously, water is becoming a very serious issue here in every major city in Australia. We're under water restrictions and it's becoming more and more of a problem. But I have doubts about the technological singularity, or spike, whatever you want to call it. I don't think it's reasonable to extrapolate an actual asymptotic spike from just a trend. We have a very good trend, a very it plots pretty well, but I don't think we can really guarantee, especially into some sort of actual prophecy of a imminent spike. I think it was Werner Vinge that came up with it. I'm not sure, whatever. My theory about the way technology is developing is that we're not going to get this constant increase, particularly in computers. We're going to see probably the higher end of technology become cheaper and more available, which could mean widespread changes to society as high-end communication and computational equipment becomes readily available to most people. I guess we'll see human interface technology increasing, and that's all cool, but it's not gonna increase the same way. Society will change, but I don't think we're gonna see machine gods. Two other perspectives on the singularity that really quite interest me as a negative attitudes to it. One was Shannon Larratt of the Body Mod e-zine is a firm believer in the fact of the imminent singularity, but he doesn't think it's a good thing. I call this sort of attitude the robot god apocalypse. He sees that it will be machines that become more advanced, not humans. Machines would outstrip us at such a rate that we would become like ants to them, and they'd care just as much about us. Really, we'd be wiped out in favor of more space for these things. And yeah, his solution was to continue modification of humans biologically into where something that can compete with machine gods. But he's a body mod guy. I can appreciate that, but nah, I don't really see it. But it's an interesting perspective. I think a friend of mine describes the ideas about the singularity as the rapture of the nerds, and I can see his point. This is you get this sort of attitude of once the singularity comes, everything will be great. Machines will do anything, we'll be anything, we'll know everything, we'll be out of space, whatever else. And I love the idea. I appreciate, it's, I guess, my own sort of cyber fetishist, atheist way of, heaven. But it's not really based on anything real. It's faith-based wishful thinking, and it comes down to, it's equivalent to debating how many post-humans can dance on the head of a black hole. Really, it's just our religion. Doesn't mean it's wrong or completely out of the question, but it's not based on anything reliable. Now, I'd like for the technological singularity to come about and a new age of freedom, intelligence, prosperity, but I think we shouldn't lose perspective. It's another issue that's similar to me is interplanetary colonization. I love the idea of it. It's really just a special thing. I love the idea of traveling through space. I want to see planets myself. I want to go to Mars and walk around the streets or whatever. This is an awesome idea. But it should be a lower priority, fundamentally. Here and now, the way the world should be what we're working on. And yeah, we as humans are shitting where we eat. we have to do something about the slow death through climate change, pollution, overcrowding, mass extinctions, diminishing resources, and yeah, worry less about catastrophic apocalypses and the ascension of machine gods. These things, back burner. Work out what we're going to do about living on this planet. Because until we can live on this like massively, like perfect for us because we evolved here, planet, if we can't live here, how can we think about like, you know, changing ourselves to go beyond what we are, or like traveling other places? Like work out our problems, then get on to the developing mega technology to become gods, whatever. But well, thank you very much for listening, and yeah, I'm gonna keep watching our stuff. Thanks a lot.